Down to short. There's Baez. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third.
Digging in. Here it is. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Nick Castellanos now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitting .437. Over to first, Cole, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And another throw over. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Cole, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Castellanos, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Zobrist gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So a runner on first with one out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The first offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one got a piece of him. Here's Javier Baez. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And a ball 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Stepping in, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Back up the middle. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throwing to second, and he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The catcher, Wilson.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. So now 2 men in scoring position. So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Contreras on third. Schwarber on at second with 2 down. On to first, and the Cubs squat. At the plate, Garrett Cole. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Here's George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Springer Takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Castellanos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Smoke toward third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Line hard toward right center. Brentley is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's Michael Brantley as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for Houston, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
The 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try.
Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Gets a small piece near the plate. Chirinos scoops it up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the back. Ready now, number 44. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, number 44.
Late that time for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And this is knocked down on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first. And now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. And they're runners at the corners now. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. Chirinos isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Hayward on at first, nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Altuve for one. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Up next for the Cubs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Little chopper back to the mound. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Standing in, number 44. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he struck him out. Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. To his left, Altuve. And a runner over there himself for the out. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Drilled down the line. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will... Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. The windup and the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Robinson Chirinos.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next up for the Stros, Garrett Cole. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swinging a soft liner. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Springer, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Behind 0-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ian Happ will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 8, Ian Happ.
In the dirt here. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Spinning a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
3-1 to him now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, and he throws it into right field. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Castellanos rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Rizzo at second with 2 down. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4.
Batter number 9.
Roberto Ozuna enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Now pitching for Houston.
He's set. Here it comes.
Number 54.
A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he feels with it.
The set and a 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. Steve Cishek will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job
bases, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Striding in once again, number 44. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Cishek is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-1 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Daniel Descalzo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Ryan Presley is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. No balls and 1 strike. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And the runner's coming home. Pitches a ball. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Pedro Strop takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Will Harris will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here, 2 up and 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4.
He's set, and the pitch. We're right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Comes set, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. Will Harris comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Nicholas Castellanos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Michael Brantley, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Baez able to get there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Alex Bregman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. Chopper foul. The pause and the 0-2. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Baez has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's the young Hector Rondon. Takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's the first pitch.
Now pitching for
strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Number 30.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back standing. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Baez is digging for home. Now the relay home. And the Cubs have walked it off this afternoon. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Jason Hayward. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.